Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm getting ready to do a mid-December healing reading for you. This has been inspired by the Venus-Pluto conjunction, which is at maximum strength right now. It is the first of at least 3 conjunctions as Venus goes back and forth over Pluto through early March of next year. So I will be doing a couple more readings like this throughout next year, but the intention is to support shadow work or deep healing work that you're doing at this time, which is in resonance with winter's rhythms of the seasonal movement of hibernation. So I'm looking at, to begin, Leo, the bottom of the deck here. I can't distract myself by looking at all the other cards. And the card is the Star. So Leo, if you are Leo rising, this reading will particularly apply to your 6th house of work and health routines and habits generally. Okay, but this reading is for anyone with a Virgo placement or any other placement that feels resonant with this reading. The Star card is indicating that you have been through quite a bit of disappointment, quite a lot of struggle. You've had a hard time of it recently, and you are now gaining a vision of hope for your future. You are now seeing an opportunity that is manifesting, that is growing as you overcome these difficulties and continue your work of self-healing. So this card is very much describing what my intention was in doing these readings, and that is to support self-healing and to refine the ability with which we are maximizing the opportunities we've had and do have in our lives. So this vision of hope and opportunity is what is providing a motivation to your personal healing. The Pluto cards show where you are breaking down structures, and wow. Leo, all major arcana cards so far, so there's a lot going on. You are accessing your highest intuition at this point. You are accessing all the lessons that you've learned through your previous lives, the several lives of this lifetime, as well as the energy and information of ancestors and your spiritual teachers or guides. This information is all available to you in your body, and right now you are very much looking to identify that wisdom, that body wisdom that helps you unite your feelings and emotions, your experiences with the knowledge that you have internally. The Lovers and the Judgment are indicating they're in an interesting way repeating a similar message. There's a connection, there's a potential connection, and in this case, and in all cases, relationships, outer relationships, rest on the relationship one has with oneself, Leo. And right now you are choosing yourself. You are choosing yourself's potential, your higher self. You're looking at the opportunities from the past that are shaping your present and your future. And you are discriminating between those opportunities to make the best choice for yourself. That best choice may be evolving from a prior connection. This can be a connection to a person or to an institution, to a body of people, a collective, a community, an audience, a student body as examples. This relationship, this connection, is something that you experienced in the past and you were not able to experience the potential. In fact, this relationship may have gone terribly wrong or just never moved forward in any way. With so much promise, it never came to fruition. And you have an opportunity right now to revisit this experience. And in answering the call, answering your soul's call regarding your most divine and authentic work and purpose, you are having an opportunity to redo this experience, revisit this experience. It may not be with the same people or structures or organizations or institutions. However, it is an opportunity to fulfill the potential that you were not able to understand or appreciate in the past. This card rests on your knowledge now, your ability to feel through your intuition, allowing it to direct you to your right work, your purposeful role, your right place in the world. And this also gives you a recognition that not only do you have a role, but so does everyone else involved in a greater plan. And this is you understanding a greater plan. This is very powerful, Leo. I am incredibly impressed. And this change that you are undergoing and restructuring in your life, tearing down old experiences and understanding what of value exists within them, has not simply begun occurring in December. This represents years of work. However, December is bringing these opportunities and these realizations to you, and the Venus-Pluto conjunction is actually allowing you to recognize the tremendous progress that you've made. The Venus cards here are showing where you're making investments into yourself. We have the Ace of Staffs or the Ace of Wands. We have the Hierophant card and the Six of Staffs. So here we have a tremendous amount of inspiration and growth, a desire to expand anew. And Leo, I'm getting a lot of energy about your opportunity to teach others as you learn. So this is you in the master, in the position, in the various stages of learning along this path. You are the apprentice in many practical ways. You've already committed yourself. I believe you are choosing your highest good, and therefore you have already begun the initiation work and are now in the apprenticeship work of living the experiences, consulting the authorities that you recognize, looking for answers from outside of yourself, where you are mastering your intuition, which is your ability to go within for answers. You are also mastering your ability to seek help when needed, ask for help from a variety of people, not only as you experience this stage of learning, you are able to share the learning that you are gaining along the way, so that you are in full recognition at this stage in your evolution, where you recognize that you are capable of learning from your students as well as from your teachers. You are also capable of teaching to your teachers as your students can teach to you. So this is a profound ability to seek and gain help. One of the greatest skills that we can master in this lifetime. And that is sparking a new path, a new direction. The Ace of Staffs is showing you moving along with a new inspiration, a new work direction, a new project, a new invention, and a new way that you are inspired to expand your world, to grow farther and wider. The Six of Staffs shows that indeed, as you have been able to mount the many challenges that the Star card suggests, you have been not only victorious in meeting those obstacles, and they've been difficult. They have not been easy. You have been battled and bruised. You have been damaged in many ways. However, you are unstoppable, you are more than determined, and you are recognized for your courage, determination, and perseverance. And this, too, is a card of leadership. So you are recognized for the various obstacles you've been able to meet successfully. And this indicates that you bring your team along with you, those with which you work, the community on behalf of whom you are working and battling and overcoming obstacles and persisting, are also being elevated by your success, by the recognition they are able now to give you. That indeed is part of the teaching that you're able to do, the information you're able to share with others, and the way in which you are modeling success as you go through and evolve through your own process of learning. These cards show the way that you're negotiating these powerful energies right now. We have the Servant or the Page of Pentacles, or Jades in this deck, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen or the Lady of Staffs and Wands. So this brave heart is something that I am reading from so many of these readings. It's a theme through the readings, and that is our bravery, our courage. However, Leo, this is very much also applying to those you work with, the ways in which you work, moving from your heart's desire, moving through to identify what it is that is authentic, an authentic goal, and a responsible way that you can be leading others. As you move others that way, you are leading through a reflection of your own process. This goes very much for me with the Hierophant card. The process of learning, the process of opening up to your heart, the process of plugging into your passion and allowing it to drive and motivate you is part of what you are showing to others. And that is how you are leading. It's a kind of gentle leadership that relies as much on the reflection of your strength, your desire, your motivation, the ability to unpack and expose your process is part of what is creating your ability to lead. We also have the Servant of Pentacles, or Jades, and the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is showing the way in which you may second guess yourself, the way in which you may over-strategize in order to protect yourself. So this is you sometimes going over and above and beyond to provide protection for you and those you are responsible for. So the Seven of Swords can always be deception, betrayal, cheating, lying. But I think for your purposes, this is your part of your effort to protect others and yourself as you Um, Anticipate the strategies of the opposition. Anticipate the challenges that you will be facing. And this ability has led in the past to your victory and your success. However, the energy that you're expending here is depleting, it's exhausting. In other decks, it shows a person going behind enemy lines and presumably stealing all the swords with which they would be encountering in a battle in the morning. And it's sort of an interesting way of looking at a way to diffuse a situation. So this has been a strategy of yours and perhaps is one that you're currently contemplating. The Servant of Pentacles shows that you are, in fact, in recognizing this crisis of leadership, this willingness to lead in a less than obvious, less than confrontational way, is also underscoring your ability to step back and learn a new way of moving forward. You have some serious and lofty goals for yourself and for others. And it is only natural that we fall back on fears or expectations that we've inherited in our attempt to meet and please and provide for others. You are recognizing that there is a new way to do things. There are new ways to take steps, that you're actually endeavoring to learn new manifestation skills. Your openness and ability to learn something, to be a beginner, to admit your vulnerability, and your openness to learning new ways is allowing you to plan at the initial stages this new direction. It also indicates that you are anticipating opposition and that may in fact deplete some of the formidable energy that you possess. This is a tremendously powerful reading, Leo. I am going to pull a crystal oracle card to finish off this reading and would again ask you, Leo, to please like and subscribe to this video if you find it useful and helpful as I pull this oracle card for you, Leo. And this is a Libyan gold tektite. The key word is manifestation. And it says, I manifest positive outcomes. Manifestation. I'm going to leave it here for you, Leo, and I'm thanking you for your presence. It is incredibly helpful and humbling to receive all the love and encouragement that I have received from so many of you. So thank you again, and until next time, Leo, namaste.